Everybody knows everybody. Most of the time, everybody looks out for everybody.
Flomaton, Alabama. Population around 1,500. A small town just minutes away from the Florida state line. It's a tight-knit community known as the gateway to the Gulf Coast. It's not a place where anyone expected to find this. Horrific scenes inside a trailer on Old Atmore Road. This is where investigators say Jessica Wright and Molly Weaver were living with 2 young children and 3 pets. On July 5th, Tracy Gandy, owner of Gandy's RV Park, was doing yard work around the trailer Weaver and Wright were renting when he heard something alarming.
One of the ladies that worked for us tried to do inspection, and they kept putting her off on the inspection, wouldn't let her in. And then they got 2 months behind on the rent, so we give them the eviction notice. And we knew they got the eviction notice because they took it off the door, but they were sneaking in at night, you know, going in the trailer. A couple of days later, I was spraying around for weeds and stuff, and I heard the pets inside. So I got the key, you know, the spare key to open it up, and I opened it just to be able to check, and then that's when I seen all the filth.
Shocking, to say the least. Piles of trash bags, bugs, human and animal feces.
It's the worst smell you ever want to smell. There's really no describing the smell.
And within all that were 2 dogs. Locked inside cages, forced to lie in their own waste. But that wasn't all.
And a dead cat that she had admitted that she put in the garbage can. And it was just a little small garbage can that goes in the bathroom with no liner, no nothing. She just dropped the cat in there.
The Flomaton Police and Fire Department came out to the scene. This video showing firefighters walking in using oxygen masks. Gandy tells me Wright and Weaver had moved to Florida at the time he found the horrendous conditions and says the 2 would sneak back in the trailer. Just 3 weeks after the initial discovery, Fox 10 News photojournalist Hayden Height and I went inside the trailer. Gandy tells me crews spent days cleaning, but still had much more to go. He says innocent children and pets shouldn't have to endure something like this.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I've had my kids, I've raised stepchildren, and seeing something like that just breaks your heart.
Wright and Weaver are both locked up tonight. They're charged with 2 counts of child abuse and 2 counts of animal cruelty. The children, who are 3 and 6, are now with other family members. The dogs were taken to the Escambia County Animal Shelter. Last we heard, they were struggling to make it, but with the help of the Escambia County Animal Shelter, despite what they've been through, they're now healthy and happy. Tonight, 2 dogs that were found neglected in a Flomaton trailer are getting a second chance. Abandoned, locked inside cages, forced to sit in their own waste, and very close to death. After police arrived, the 2 pups were rushed to the Escambia County shelter. Sheriff Heath Jackson says when the 2 arrived, they were very scared and shy. And now, their lives are changing for the better. Jackson says they're showing tremendous signs of growth, gaining healthy weight, a new personality, and even new names. Brandy and Toby.
You know, we want to get them to a point that they're healthy, they're in good shape, and they're going to have a decent, long life ahead of them. The staff does a great job of picking those names. You know, a lot of times when I come down here and I look at the names on the kennels, it's kind of a sweet ordeal because you know, a lot of times they're named because of their personalities or sometimes, you know, where we got them from or what they've been through. But, you know, the staff does a wonderful job taking care of them. They treat every one of them like their own personal pets.
It's been 5 weeks since Brandy and Toby were brought right here to the Escambia County Animal Shelter. Sheriff Jackson tells me these 2 pups have been through a lot, for better and worse. He says their goal is to send them to their forever home together. Toby and Brandy were quick to greet us at the shelter, tails wagging and curious to see the cameras, playing outside and getting lots of treats.
We want them to be able to go to a home where they're loved and can play and somebody's with them, every day, and not just, 8 hours of work. They come here sometimes nameless, and they leave here with a whole new personality and a name to go with it.